fight to survive. We're never gonna gain control.
What up, y'all, and welcome to Italy at the Milano circuit for the first race of the International Tour. It's the 10th race in the 2024 FBRL Napa Truck Series season, and on pole in his 10th career start is Zachary Fitzwater Jr. for Freeze Racing Team. Last year's winner AJ Jones joins him on the front row. Richard Johnson, William Brock in row 2. Nelson Reeves, who did very well here a year ago until getting crashes in row 3 with Cameron Lasardi. Points leader Noah Hart in row 4 with Ryan Reed. And rounding out the top 10 is Griffin Lepo McDermott and Edward Siemba, teammates at Martin Motorsports, just in front of their owner there, Luke Martin, who is in row 6 with the last road course winner, Jerry Cook. Going to be 16 laps of action here today. This is the longest circuit on the schedule. It's basically a giant papyrus in a way, but with a flat road course section in the middle of a very highly banked oval. You're going to see draft runs all the way from out of that turn up there all the way down back into the road course section, going through both turns on the front straightaway. And if you get the right run coming off the final corner, you might be able to pass for the lead, and that could be big time potential there for winning this race. 40 truck field today, so no provisionals once again, as you see Austin Rogers and Ricky Freeman Jr. with some poor qualifying efforts. Let's go trackside for the command to fire engines.
Drivers, start your engines!
Several other drivers are also making their 10th career start here this afternoon. Angel Gutierrez, Benedict Murdo III, Cameron Lassard, Chase Marks, Daniel Bouchard, our winner last time out at Talladega, and Tristan Grace, along with the aforementioned pole sitter of Zachary Fitzwater Jr. Fuel window is 7 to 9 laps. And tire wear is around 2 to 3 seconds, but it's hard to tell because of draft. Pace truck goes down pit road. Green flag is out. We are underway here in Italy. William Brock wasting no time to go 3 wide as AJ Jones, his teammate, takes the race lead. Jones arguably had the best truck at Talladega last time out, but was involved in that first caution. Looking to rebound strong here as he's now 81 points behind Noah Hart in the championship fight. As they head into the first corner of the road course section. Through that first corner, left lane is superior. You're able to get a much better run This is going to be the tricky corner here. We've seen a lot of incidents here through this turn. As we've got one right now, Jeff Bolton is around. Mac Johnson involved. Oh, Mac gets clipped by the tree there. Hard to get a good angle here. We got to go to the heli cam. Oh, Benedict Murdo the third involved. Zachary DeLello with heavy damage. Mac Johnson's going to get stuck on the curb, it seems. So a huge incident here on the first lap of the race. Let's see if we can get a better angle of this. So the heli cam is the best we've got here with the surrounding foliage. See Jeff Bolton. Oh, he got just a tiny piece of contact from the three of Austin Runkle, and that sent him into the guardrail. And then Mac Johnson has nowhere to go as Bolton comes back to the right. And oh, Bradley Bishop Jr. with nowhere to go. Bad luck strikes the 88 once again. You see Michael Miller getting a piece. Angel Gutierrez gets a piece. And Mac Johnson got stuck up in the shrubs. And then right here, Bolton slides back onto the track. Christie, Grace, DeLello not so lucky. And then that sends Benedict Murdo III out into the gravel. And he goes sliding into the ditch here against some trees. So quite the accident here on lap number 1. And that's not the way any of these drivers wanted to start this race. On board with Bradley Bishop Jr. He about had it missed, but heavy damage for the 88 Panini truck. Coming out of the road course section for the first time today, AJ Jones in the lead, Richard Johnson in second, teammate Cameron Lessard looking to his inside 4 position. Fitzy Jr., William Brock, the current top 5. As who you've got helping you will be crucial here coming on to the front straightaway. AJ Jones so far able to hold on to the race lead. Cameron Lessard to his inside. They are 3 wide behind them for third. As Noah Hart, Jerry Cook drafting up, looking for a lane to pick. Then Nelson Reeves and the rest of the field. Jones now even with Lessard as they head into the road course section. And there you see it right there, left side of a side-by-side. Is the preferred lane inside the line, has to check up big time with the tighter apex. So that allows AJ Jones, Richard Johnson to clear first and second. His first battle for position is for 5th place between William Brock and Jerry Cook. That is actually for 6th place. William Brock, one of the 2 drivers that made it on fuel from a 2-stop strategy last time out at Talladega. Finished second to Daniel Bouchard and threw his name kind of back in the championship hunt. Brock now 91 points behind Noah Hart. But he's going to have to start getting better finishes than Noah. Noah did not get a top 10 result for the 2nd time this season at Talladega. Finished, I believe, 17th. And that allowed several drivers such as Brock, Ryan Reed, Hannah Allen to gain big points on Hart in the championship. But Noah Hart is not going to have those kinds of weeks every time out, as he's shown it this season. 7 top 10s in 9 races. So you got to start finishing ahead of him. You got to start winning races. And time's ticking. After today, we will have 12 races to go in the season, almost halfway. Time is also ticking for some drivers further out of the championship, such as Zachary Fitzwater Jr., Daniel Bouchard, who just got the win. Bouchard coming into this race 119 points back of Noah Hart. Of course, Bradley Bishop Jr. came in 10th in the points, 153 back, and we saw his race is already over. So BBJ not going to gain anything today on the 18. It's not the way he wanted his day to go. Field is pretty strung out, as Noah Hart looking to make a move 3 wide on Fitzy Jr. and Richard Johnson. But can't get it to stick now. Fitzy and Johnson side by side for position, as both them and the field are chasing now AJ Jones with Cameron Lessard. Cameron Lessard so far having a great run this afternoon. Could the Canadian be looking for his first career win? He's the only Monster Energy racing driver yet to win this year, and so far Lessard 14th in the points with a top 5 and 2 top 10s. And the biggest accomplishment this year for Lessard was the pole for the Daytona 250K. Since Watkins Glen, we have had a different winner in every race. Total of 8 different winners on the season. Only 2-time winner currently is Richard Johnson. Of course, you've got AJ Jones, Noah Hart, both in the top 10 right now, looking to add their names to the list as a 2-time winner on the season. And Hart especially would love to win, as that would guarantee a gain in the championship for him, and would make things a lot easier for him, as the New Zealand doubleheader is approaching, and you could go into New Zealand, qualify well in the first race, but get in a wreck, finish bad. Even worse yet, you finish bad a lap down or out of the race. You have to start where you finish in that case, and then you are fighting for the entire inversion race. So you could lose a ton of points at New Zealand if things don't go your way. Of course, that is the closest track for Fitzwater to call home, as the Australian still duking it out up here with AJ Jones, as we are about halfway through this first run. Fitzwater and AJ Jones continuing to go at it here, as we are about a lap or 2 away from pit stops. Zachary DeLello, Bradley Bishop Jr., Mac Johnson, Jeff Bolton all out of the race. Benedict Murdo, the third, is 2 laps down. Michael Miller just went down pit road. And Angel Gutierrez and Bradley Ream have also lost touch with the main pack. Hannah Allen has made her presence known here in the top 5, now up to 3rd. So we take a quick run through the field, because things could change quickly once pit stops have begun. Nelson Reeves, Ryan Reed have held on to top 10 positions, along with Griffin Lapo McDermott, who's trying to hold on to his spot over Daniel Bouchard. Luke Martin has been just outside the top 10 this whole race. Then you've got Siemba, Silver Fox, Jerry Cook, Ben McDonald with a pretty good run here inside the top 20. Same for Aiden Carlton and Eric Monaco. Austin Runkle, Riker Haverman, part-time driver in the 84. Austin Rogers has driven his way up from his poor qualifying position of 37th. He is now running in the top 25. Ricky Freeman Jr., also who qualified in last place, is up into the top 30. JD Martin would likely want a little bit more here than where he is running. And That is your run through the field. Field pretty bunched up right now as they're going to come into the oval. A.J. Jones already side by side with Fitzwater for the race lead. Richard Johnson to the inside behind him. Now Cameron Lessard helping his teammate. William Brock will go to the inside line. Brock looking to go 3 wide. Fitzy and Jones even as they come down the front straightaway. Now Johnson looking to maybe go 3 wide on Jones. Two by two as Jones with the nose out. Now Lessard looking low. Looking to go 3 wide for the lead. They get back in line, still 2 by 2. Brock running all the way against that white line, which signifies the separation of one part of the track to the other. You are not allowed to go over that white line. Jones maintains the race lead. He has appeared to once again have the best truck in the field, as Noah Hart will go 3 wide on Hannah Allen and Fitzwater. Ryan Reed, William Brock, Cameron Lessard 3 wide behind them. Oh man, we're just kind of waiting on the cameraman here to get around to our angles. Richard Johnson single filed in between 2 3 wide packs. Looks like Fitzwater will clear out of these drivers. Fitzwater maintains second place. Allen side by side with teammate Noah Hart for third. Here comes Johnson. Here comes Lessard. Lap 7 coming to 8. Gotta wonder, will anyone come down pit road this time by? Draft is crucial, though. If you are going to pit, you want to come out, you want to have draft. If you come out with no draft, then there was no point in pitting. Not seeing anyone make the move to pit road. There's a taker. Riker Haverman down. Eric Monaco, Jared Vereshigan, Tristan Grace, Callie DeGarmo, all on pit road. So the front runners of these drivers were around 15th to 25th. As I think Vereshigan just took left sides only. Yeah, he did. DeGarmo and Monaco will take 2 tires only as well. That is an odd strategy choice unless they think they can make it on gas from here, but they only had time to really put a can of gas in. So I'm not so sure if these 3 are going to make it from here. Maybe they are banking on the very slim potential of a full course caution coming out and gaining on track position, and then being able to pit under the full course caution, because otherwise I do not think they will make it here on this pit stop. But for the time being, they have pulled away from Haverman and Tristan Grace, who pit with them. Jones continues to lead as William Brock has made it from 6th to 2nd during this lap. Richard Johnson up to 3rd. Noah Hart has lost a ton of positions, down from 3rd. Almost 3 wide behind them. This will likely be the lap where you see a ton of drivers come down pit road. You gotta wonder who those drivers will be. Pit road is tight to get into, so you don't usually see drivers get down if they are on the left side of a truck going through the oval here. It can be pretty tight to force that issue. As William Brock, Richard Johnson will come down. AJ Jones was in the exact situation I just mentioned. He will stay out. Nelson Reeves, Noah Hart, Jerry Cook all stay out. Arya Carmona will stay out. It looks like everyone else is coming down pit road. So now we'll have to wait and see how the strategy pans out for everyone here as we are halfway through this thing. Coming around here on lap number 9, Nelson Reeves has put a move on AJ Jones here. Reeves is gonna pit. Jones is not gonna force the issue. Jones is gonna stay out. And no one else stays out with him. This is gonna be massive. AJ's gonna have to go around this track by himself. And that's if he can even make it here on gas. I'm not so sure he can. This could be a killer to AJ Jones' dominant day and really open up who could have a chance at winning this race. AJ Jones has run out of gas here at the end of the infield road course section, and this is going to be devastating to his race. They are likely going to have to tow him back to the pits here, as he will likely slow down here down this straightaway. This is massive. This will be 2 races in a row. AJ Jones will not get the finish his truck would have been capable of giving him. And it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt big time for AJ here in the championship. Jared Vereshchagin, Eric Monaco, Callie DeGarmo up here dicing it up for what will become the race lead here with William Brock, teammate to AJ Jones, as now they are going to catch the 42 who is still coasting, and they are going to pass him for the race lead. See, Jared Vereshchagin has draft help behind him, but the difference between the Genesis Engineering and Sharkhouse Performance trucks are that vast that William Brock didn't even need draft help to clear him. And now we see it. DeGarmo and Vereshchagin are going to pit here. Monaco will stay out and go one more lap. But the 37 and the 13, they come down. So now it is Brock, Monaco, and Fitzwater Jr. as Noah Hart and Nelson Reeves are looking to draft up to them to fight for the lead. Almost 4 seconds back, you've got Hannah Allen, Cameron Lassard, Jerry Cook, Richard Johnson, Edward Siemba, Riker Haverman, and Ryan Reed. Griffin Abel McDermott just in range of draft, as is this third group led by Ricky Freeman Jr., Silver Fox, Tristan Grace, Carlton, Bouchard, Carmona, Marks, Luke Martin, Rogers, McDonald, Benjamin Snyder. We've got a small pocket here. Kyle Sustroy, J.D. Martin, Austin Runkle, then Seth Cole, Toby Christie. And now by themselves, after pitting the second time, Callie DeGarmo, Jared Vereshchagin, they look like they could be joined by Bradley Ream if he gets close enough to their draft. Michael Miller, Angel Gutierrez by themselves, as AJ Jones is waiting to get towed back. Now Jones, with where he got towed compared to Benedict Murdo III, I believe Jones will only go 1 lap down, so that will at least solidify him a 35th place finish if there are no more retirees. William Brock holding strong on the race lead, but that time by the second pack closed up by 0.6 of a second. Side by side, Brock versus Fitzwater, Hart versus Nelson Reeves, as now Reeves gets back in line. They are 3 wide behind them. And this pack is 5th place down to 23rd. And they are catching with a ton of energy here. 3 wide through this section can be dangerous. As Edward Siemba just gone into the back of Jerry Cook, and around he goes. Silver Fox is involved. Daniel Bouchard, Tristan Grace, and Luke Martin. Call it the commentator's curse, as Austin Rogers' truck is destroyed. Silver Fox, a good run going, gone bad. Same for Edward Siemba. And that is not what they wanted to do at all. That split that pack up big time. Stretched them out. They might still have enough trucks to catch the lead group now, but Jerry Cook's got some damage there on his back bumper. He should be okay, though. But that second crash hurt a lot of drivers. It might help AJ Jones get a couple more positions. As now the leaders are going to catch Benedict Murdo III. We're going to wait on the replay here. We want to see how the leaders get by the lap truck of Murdo, as they are side by side here through the oval section. Once again, it'll be 3 laps to go, this time by at the start-finish line. Reeves going to make it 3 wide for second. So let's see, this time by, second pack is actually going to lose 0.3 of a second. Fitzwater still fighting for the lead on Noah Hart, is now William Brock's going to make it 3 wide. The more these guys dice it up, the better odds that second pack has of catching, as the second pack is now once again packed up, energized, ready to go. They've just got to not crash any more of their trucks there. As right as they go into the road course, Fitzy and Noah Hart clear Murdo. Nelson Reeves and Brock have to check up. And that is going to hurt the leaders here. Now you see Reeves and Brock go to the inside of Murdo. Fitzwater and Hart side by side for the lead, as Reeves and Brock are 3 wide with the lap truck of Murdo. Murdo with damage from that first accident. As you see Nelson Reeves kind of using him up a bit, as Reeves and Brock will both clear the 23 here. And now you'll have to wait and see the second pack can get by Murdo as cleanly. Take another look at what happened here with Edward Siemba. See, they were actually 3 wide behind him. Siemba is just trying to arc the corner the best he can, but Cook is on the inside of Johnson, has to check up a lot more than I think Siemba thought, and Siemba around he goes into the trees, sends his truck spinning, and it comes right back out on the track, and James Silverfox, his teammate, is the one who ends up hitting him. Bouchard, your winner last week at Talladega, is the first one to hit the 15 with nowhere to go. And then behind them, Austin Rogers gets involved somehow. Let's see, where does Rogers get involved here? He slows down, turns to the right. Oh, and he tried to shoot the gap, but Silver Fox was backing up, and Rogers clobbered the 15. And he likely should have just stayed hugging the left behind Benjamin Snyder there, because Snyder made it through there without a problem, but Rogers tried to shoot the gap, and it did not pay off. 2 laps to go, and the second pack closed a 1.5 seconds that time by. Is now 3 wide for the lead again is Fitzwater, Reeves, and Brock, with Noah Hart right behind them in the draft. But now that second pack has closed enough to get in the draft of the leaders. And this is going to go from a 4-truck race for the win to about a 12, maybe 15 truck race for the win. Leading that group is Hannah Allen and Cameron Lessard. It looks like it's going to be a 12-truck pack. Griffin Label McDermott, Arya Carmona, and Jerry Cook are a bit too far behind. Cameron Lessard sees his shot. He's trying to get by Hannah Allen. But Hannah holds on. Now, tire wear, not really a big thing here considering the draft aspect of the final portion of this racetrack. But those at the front of the field with the freshest tires are Nelson Reeves and Noah Hart. AJ Jones up to 34th place now as Austin Rogers has retired from the race. He had the worst amount of damage there. James Silverfox came down pit road, but he is back out on track. Same with Tristan Grace. So it looks like Jones' best possible finish right now is 34th, as there he goes by on the straightaway as he is running by himself. All right, we're coming to the white flag. Now, big question is, where do you want to be when you come out of the road course section? Do you want to be in the lead? You see Fitzwater Jr. in the lead as Noah Hart makes a move on Nelson Reeves for second. That is helping Fitzwater because it is preventing Reeves from using his draft to make a move. So you see this time around, Fitzwater is able to hold the race lead as they take the white flag. William Brock gets back in line in 4th place. All bets are off though. Fitzwater, Reeves looking for what would be their first career wins. Reeves makes the move here for the race lead. Hart's gonna make it 3 wide. Whoever gets draft help could be clear as the leader here when they go into the road course section. Brock is pushing the 99. Hannah Allen is pushing Brock. That'll get Reeves clear of the 18. They are side by side. That's going to check up Brock. That's going to check up Noah Hart. Fitzwater in second behind Reeves. Brock in third, just in front of Hannah Allen as Fitzwater now with a move to take back the lead from the 99. Side by side. You see Reeves, though, with the 1-lap tire advantage, able to hold even there through the corner. Brock now trying to figure out who is the right driver to give a push to here. Reeves with the advantage there through the left-hander. He will clear Fitzwater. Can Brock get by Fitzwater to have a chance at the lead when they come out of the road course? Noah Hart now thinking about 3 wide. He thinks better. He gets back in line. Fitzwater clears William Brock. Here we go. Who you draft with is going to determine if you can win this race. Fitzwater with an early move here. He's got enough of a run. He's going for the lead on Nelson Reeves. William Brock is going to make it 3 wide as they head into the oval section. Who gets the help? Hannah Allen looking at Fitzwater. No, looking lower. Looking to push the one of William Brock. Fitzwater clears Reeves. He pulls up in front, looking for support. But Hannah Allen, with help from Noah Hart and Cameron Lessard. William Brock being pushed to the point. Checkered flag is in the air. It's going to be William Brock getting the win here in Italy. Second win of the season for Shark House Performance. And the first win for Brock on the 2024 campaign. That is career win number 7 for the driver of the number 1 truck. Fitzwater Jr. comes up short by 25 1/1000ths of a second. Hannah Allen in third. Nelson Reeves gets fourth place over Noah Hart by half an inch. Cameron Lassard, Chase Marks inside the top 10. How about Aiden Carlton, Ryan Reed, and Riker Haverman in the part-time 84 truck, also with a top 10 result. Ricky Freeman Jr. from last place to 11th place. And Richard Johnson fell there on the final lap. Comes home in 12th. Griffin Labo McDermott, Arya Carmona, Jerry Cook, the top 15. Good runs for Ben McDonald, Benjamin Snyder, Austin Runkle, Kyle Sustry, and J.D. Martin, all getting top 20 results. And then you look at the what could have been. Luke Martin, we saw him running just outside the top 10 for most of the race. Got held up there in that second accident. Edward Siemba, 24th. Daniel Bouchard, 25th, following the Talladega win. And with Noah Hart getting 5th, a lot of drivers going to lose points in the championship here. A.J. Jones especially comes home 34th, second race in a row, a sub-top 30 result. Austin Rogers, 36th. Bradley Bishop Jr., Zachary DeLello, 39th and 40th, respectively. That's going to do it for our first race here in the International Tour. William Brock, the winner here at Italy. Now, Brock won last year in Dubai. We'll see if he can't make that 2 in a row and defend his race win over there in the Middle East. And then we head to New Zealand for the doubleheader, which has always been wild. With that said, that's all I got for today. And I will see y'all in Dubai.